Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Shrena Longuard. We are going to head on over to our next main story quest. This is with Luquelot. Here we go. No, oh please gods, no, Leah's egg! Shrena, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned it was gone. What was gone? An egg? An egg! Sorry, you're sure the chocobos will lay another? I would never say that. Ah, you don't understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Leia's legacy. Luquelot of Bentbranch seeks your assistance in finding a lost chocobo egg. You will help me, won't you, Shrena? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every ilm of the stable once more, just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you'd ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. All right. Let us see if we can find anything. Maybe someone over here. I know, I'm steering by minimap. Jill dropped down. A guard. Well, that's probably good. Did he see anyone strange coming in? Ewmond? See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lass. A man it was, running off toward the Tamtar of Deepcroft. You say an egg was took? Then I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Yeah, but it's not damn near impossible to turn one into scrambled eggs, right? Leodaire? A word? A chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier, so much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattened a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Elizin fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods! You don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? Because you're a decent fellow and wrongdoing, and the means of wrongdoers did not cross your mind, young man. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a decent fellow, but you need to just develop a more suspicious mind. Bernard? Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luquelot. But if you say he was away from the stables at a time, then who was that with the chocobos? Yeah, that's precisely my question. And, well, I guess if you thought it was Luquelot, that would explain why you weren't there. All right, up we go. The plot thickens. I actually really like this sequence of adventures, this one. It's a lot of fun. Luquelot. This is what I found out. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you've told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leah's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we're dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say that the individual in question is likely to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Uranus, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luquelot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off toward the Tamtar of Deepcroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. The bird. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail or a... Bah! The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Shrena, but acts of dare-and-do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtar of Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain if he's working alone on this. All right. If I'm lucky, what about if I just run really fast and make my own luck? Might help if I did press the sprint button though, and maybe not run myself into a fence. I know. We've got to actually get down to the bit where we can do the running, right? Just double check my map. You know what I love about this game is when I go into the map, I can still keep running. Of course, the hard part is that I'm running in the wrong direction. No, I'm not. Right, I've got to swing to my right. Of course, the hard part is not running myself into a monster or or off a cliff. I don't think I've done that yet. I think I've come close. It's like, yeah. So there we go. Reminds me of the time I had a cat. He was running along a mango tree branch, chasing a bird. Eyes on the bird. Yeah, eyes on the bird. Nowhere else. I think there's a monster down here I'm going to have to deal with. Oh, look, a monster. He fell off the branch. It was hilarious. Oh, right. Very good, Shrena. What's that? To crush your enemies. What level? Did I just level? No, I didn't. To crush your enemies. What achievement is that, I wonder? Character, achievements, last 5. Defeat 100 enemies. Awesome. I've been playing this game too long. Oh, what? You don't like me? Well, okay then. The feeling, my friend, is mutual. I just wanted to talk to that nice man over there, and you had to go and make life awkward for yourself. It is also possible that I've come in the wrong area. I have to. I'll just go this way. He's not going to leave me alone, so we'll just deal with him while we're here. And I can be grateful the others didn't. I should probably check my map because I don't think I'm in the right spot at all. I know, look, it's XP, Strana. What are you complaining about? Oh, yes, I am a goose. They didn't mean in the Tamtara Deepcroft. They just meant in the Tamtara Deepcroft area. I know, when in doubt, check your map. We could pick on those dynamites, couldn't we? We could. We've been here before, have we not? I don't think we have because we didn't do that side quest. We will be doing it, probably with Miriam. You know what? Because I don't want this guy joining in on the fight either. I'm just going to murder him now. And that means if there's a fight, because there's bound to be a fight, we're not going to have to worry about him as well. There, mean monster. Alright, Kuplacopal, what are you doing with that egg? Oh, duty commenced. Duty calls. Commence battle for Leia's legacy. Level sync is in effect. You'll be synced to level 18. Right. Here we go. I've caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. Jedramy Blackheart. You can't have it. Whoop. This egg belongs to Luquelot. Who in Halone's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops at Bentbranch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Oh, uh-oh. You got friends. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. Well, aren't we a bossy bretches? No, we're not fighting Jedramy because I don't want to be a pincushion. I mean, I also don't want to be dead. And he is poking me somewhat. Right, now you and me, mister. You and me. Control 6. 1. I probably should have left that till it's a little bit more desperate. But you know how it goes. Lancer, huh? Ah, she's tougher than she looks. Yes, like old boot leather. You're winning, Kupo! No, I should probably be watching the battle and not actually reading the comments. You'll feel this one, you obstinate oaf. Oh yeah? Gotta hit me first. Ow! Look out! He's up to something extra nasty! No. Oh, yeah, that is extra nasty. But I killed him first. It's good. Duty complete. Ha! Kuplukopo. Thank you, Kupo. What are you doing with the egg? What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Mm-hmm. Well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it. Kupo! So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bentbranch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luquelot will be very happy to see you, Kupo. All right. I'll do that for you. Oh my, who's up for a little jog amongst the dynamites? I know, we're not doing much jogging. We're going to do a little bit of spearing, I think. Only one way to get better. I hope. Clearly, I need more practice. And this one's not going to leave me alone either, is it? Are we getting dynamite thread out of this? We'll find out. Okay. Yeah. Oops. I know, I was actually going to try and run around it. Don't die of shock. But I guess, I mean, XP is nice, right? We're only getting 154 out of this, so clearly we're clearly we're operating above our level again. All right. Well, if it's going to ignore me, we might let it live. It's level 12 and we're level 18. It's a smart dynamite, much smarter than it looks. I know, I could just jump down, but we can just toddle this way. All right. Why am I running? Excuse me. Return Leia's egg to Luquelot. Click on the blue part for the map. Click on Bentbranch Meadows. It is 100. I know, and we only have 1800. There goes some of my armor that I might have bought. Boom. So I'm slowly learning that armor suppliers are really good places to go get armor. I know, who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it? Luquelot, got your egg. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Here you go. Yes, it has the right colouring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, Shrenna. 'Tis good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. There was this. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely saviour before, Keitha? Could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. It was in a part of the woods we now call the Standing Course that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yam in front of me for all the smoke. Well nigh given up hope, I had. Then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smouldering sleeve and leads me straight to a bit of wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seems like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. Oh, incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down now, would we? Srenna, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luquelot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Cool. Let's see what Luquelot has. Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. And yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. You did? But that, I see, is a story for another day. A leather targe? Yeah, not for us. We'll grab the bronze pieces. Right. And guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you would like to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.